Our first week in Gatlinburg, it's probably gonna rain. This week in Aurora Around America, the Great Smoky Mountains, new campground for the month. Let's find something to do, and a birthday. How did we end up in the Smokies?
That's a great question. So, we didn't know where we wanted to head when choosing to leave Texas. And we wanted something that was familiar because there's a lot of stress to going to someplace new. It's fun, but it's also stressful. And with all the rules of COVID, some places are open, some places are closed, some places are shut down. We just wanted something that in general was open and available to us, even if the businesses and the restaurants were closed. And this provided us with the Great Smoky Mountains. We could hike. We would normally be in Chicago. And in Chicago, there are a lot of things to do. But unfortunately right now, most of the things are closed. What do you normally do in Chicago in the summer?
Well, we normally go to festivals, do a block party, go see the air show at a friend.
At a friend's, yeah, that's right. The rooftop, right? The rooftop barbecue, yeah.
Or we go and do amusement parks.
Yep. Go to grandma's,
Yeah,
right?
go
we
to
have
grandma's.
we have the Sunday cookouts, right? The family comes over on Sunday and we have the Sunday cookouts. So, yeah, so some of that would be available to us and some of it wouldn't. And so it just wasn't worth going back to Chicago for.
Where are we for the month?
We are at Alpine Hideaway Campground. When deciding where we were going to head, we wanted to go for a month. And this is really tough in Gatlinburg. This is their busy season, even for COVID. It's still super packed here. Most places will not rent for the month. We were lucky enough by just continuing to call around, and that's basically how we did it. You know, phone call, phone call, phone call, phone call. And asking if they'll book for a month, we found a place that would give us a spot for a month. And so for that, we were really lucky. And this place is really nice, even though it was our most difficult setup in 3 years. So the spot we had, unfortunately, just kind of tapers off at the beginning. I think it used to have a cabin on it, and the cabin burned down, so now they rent it out as an RV spot. And so we had to just build it up on all these blocks, shoveling rock. I wish someone had taken a picture of it. I was soaked from head to toe. It was just a really difficult setup. But we got in, and once we got in, the place is really nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a pool, it's got a playground, it's entirely surrounded by a big hill. It's right at the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. And the only difficult challenge for us, unfortunately, is the Wi-Fi, right? Because we're tied in, we can't, the extender we bought for Verizon, the WeBoost, isn't really working. We can't get a straight line of sight to the tower. And the campground Wi-Fi is good to a point, and then at some hours when everybody's using it, it just, it locks up. But we're making do. We'll be here till the middle of August, and it's good. So what have we been doing in Gatlinburg while we've been here so far?
Well, the area is very busy, and there are lots of people out and about. I'm making plans for my birthday.
Birthday plans!
We went for a few hikes, and we will put those up in the Animal Naturalist section on YouTube.
Actually, do you mind putting up our first hike right here?
No. Afro link.
Nice. Yeah, so that's our first hike we did, and we will be continuing to post links for all the hikes that we review. We love hiking the area, and we'd like to share that with you, let you know, are they good for kids, are they not good for kids? What does an expert hike mean? What does a difficult hike mean? How hard is climbing 1,500 feet over 2 miles? So we'll review all of that, and that's really exciting for us. Have you decided what you're going to do for your birthday yet?
I have not.
No?
I might do this, or I might do this.
Yep.
And there is, in fact, another trampoline park by us, so I have lots of options.
Yep. You know, trying to find things to do when we pull into campgrounds and when you're moving many times every 4 days or 2 weeks or a week, one of the things you'll spend a lot of time doing is figuring out how to find something to do in the area, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, you walk up and every campground has these these booths and shelves full of brochures, and this is fine. But we have found that the best way to find something to do in the area is just talk to the locals. We go to the pool or hang out at the hot tub.
Yeah.
Yep, the hot tub's great. A lot of people like to chit chat in the hot tub. Laundry. Laundry's a great one, right? We do a lot of, you'll find
a lot of laundry.
we do a lot of laundry, and we find that people that live in the area also do laundry. We go to breweries or bars, restaurants, and we talk to people there. You're sitting around, hanging out, say hi, ask them what they like to do in the area. Another phenomenal way to find things to do.
Well, I only like breweries if they have games or
Yeah.
a movie on.
That's
Otherwise,
true.
it's pretty boring for me.
Pretty boring for her, yeah, that's for sure. And so the worst thing, which when we first got into this, thought we were really going to find a lot of stuff here, was Google or TripAdvisor. And they're going to give you just the highest priced item to do. So whatever's the most expensive thing to do, that's the 10 best things to do in the area. The problem with that right now, especially because of COVID, these businesses cannot offer many of their amenities or things that they would normally offer because things are just too closed or shut down, or the interaction isn't able to be at a full level. And so we're not doing too many pay-for items right now. There's, right now, if you went to Disney World, the parades, the shows, the fireworks, the character interactions, the Disney princess, all that extra stuff that just makes Disney great isn't available. I mean, you don't go to Disney to ride the teacups. Sure, it's available, and that's fun, and maybe you go to ride the Millennium Falcon, but you're only going to do it once. So you really go to these higher priced ticket items for all the extras, right? You're going to pay a high price, you want the extras, and right now places can't provide them. So we've just been trying to find things we can do with our time in the area, and that's part of, again, why we chose the Smoky Mountains. We can hike and hike and hike and just be one with nature. It's a natural quarantine. I mean, we're really not seeing many people. Yeah, so it's been great for us, and we've really enjoyed it, and we're going to do it for the month, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next month. We're here till the 15th, and that's it. So, yeah. All right, well, I think that wraps up our week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. Well, why don't you tell them where they can find us?
You can find us either on Instagram at instagram.com/RVAmericanDream or our own website at rvamericandream.com.
Great.
Bye.
Bye.